That's the best use for them, by the way. Don't need to upgrade weapons, just marinate with them. Howdy guys and gals, welcome back to another grounded video. Today we're going to be going over the best tips and tricks I found farming cones and crystals in New Game Plus 2, 3, 4, and beyond. Mainly for New Game Plus 2 and beyond because you unlock teleporters. If you're New Game Plus 1, check out my other video over there for farming in New Game Plus 1. So starting off, we're on the Grounded Wiki once again, which I'll put a link down below so you can go check this out yourself. For the drop chances for cones for New Game Plus 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, of course, on New Game Plus 1, Black Ox Beetles, and there is a looks like a misprint here for Infected Broodmother. It says New Game Plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. I believe that's supposed to be New Game Plus 1. Now, when you're looking at these numbers here, say an antlion at 2% or black worker ant 1%, how you're going to get cones on New Game Plus 2? Well, you have to understand that 1% just means it has a 1% drop chance. But if you add in loot luck in any form, it adds it to it. So you add in dissection expert, you add in a cone with loot luck, you add in the stuffed mount, you can get that 1% up to 41%, meaning that every 3 black ants you're getting a cone, and that's for any of these. So when you're looking down this list, and I'm going to start scrolling here, any of them that have a ton in the backyard, you're going to have a lot higher chance to get them. Infected ladybugs or the infused creatures, all the infused creatures, 25%. Ladybugs, red worker ant, one of the best places to get them as well. And then there's the bottom of it, wolf spiders, all those things. All of those you want to make sure you have loot luck on to get as many cones as you can from them. Now, whatever you do not fight these flying creatures. Raids appear to be broken at the moment. You get invincible creatures, and it's not worth it once you start getting raided by flying creatures. Wherever your base is located, they're stupid and dumb. And they can be infused, and that's just even worse. And something else to note, for the infused creatures have 25% on New Game 3 to drop a cone. I think that also stacks with the creature itself, because I've gotten 2 cones off of 1. As for infused ooze, you get progressively more every time you increase your New Game Plus level. I think it caps at New Game Plus 4. So definitely you don't even need to farm the Broodmother at that point once you hit New Game Plus 2. And something else I would like to note here is that you definitely want at least to get 1 infected Broodmother ooze. Copying that is only 15k, and then you only need 1 of those plus 3 deduper, I believe, to make 1 crystal, which is significant, well, 5,000 cheaper to make more crystals. Now, just before we go on my little farming route, first off, definitely want to make sure you have mutation dissection expert. That's at 10% there. And then also a cone that will have loot luck. Here, I have mine right here. I'm going to leave it on. Also, one of my really good necklaces here. Damage resist, lifesteal, crit boost. I'm going to switch to this if I get a little hairy, because some of the creatures kind of hit hard in New Game Plus 4. Now, we're going to start off at the Red Ant Hill. So don't forget to rub that loot luck to increase your chance of getting cones, and let's get started. So I do want to make note that you can farm the mixers by starting the wave, killing the first wave, then breaking it, and then going again and again. It's a little boring for me, but Ann Mo from my chat has told me that you can get like 500,000 science an hour. It's a little much in my opinion just to stand there and just do the same thing, but that is an alternative if you want to go that way. They do drop infused ooze and all that kind of stuff, so to each their own. But we're going to start off here at the Red Ant Hill, right, dropping down the teleporter, and we're just going to start off right here. Make sure you have your loot luck on and everything. Let's start farming. And my science was at 728 when I started. So inventory filled, we're going to run back and drop off real quick, and then keep going back. So I just finished clearing out the anthill. Let's see what we got. Also, if you didn't know, you can bring your teleporter through the teleporter, which is very handy. Science jumped up quite a bit. Fair amount of crinkles, which I hate. And then we've got a whole bunch of waffles, pretty good cones, and ooze. Now let's go to our other area. We're going to be hunting some spiderlings. So we're going to touch the luck. And then also, because I hate them, they're small, the damage. And this is why you really need teleporters. They're just, when you get New Game Plus 2, they're 100,000 for each 2, but oh, they're so good. And we're already here. Beautiful. All throughout the hedge, there are different spider areas. I like to start from at least the flyman disc, just because I have a teleporter already and there's a whole bunch of eggs, and I'll just travel the trees and then I'll drop down and just take all those out. And so let's get started. And you have just a random chance to have one of these infused. Of course, science and a cone, because we're on New Game Plus 4. Well, I think New Game Plus 3 gives you a chance to get the cone from infused ones, and I don't even bother picking up these guys. I don't need anything that they have. If you are struggling with these little guys, doing a little swing and then a jump seems to help me just jump backwards so they're kind of out of the range, because they're little baby attacks. It's hard to see. So after the flyman disc, just jumping over here and then just kind of doing the same path that you would normally do in the game, just to try to find anything. I'm gonna kind of ignore these guys till I find a good one, because if they ain't glowing, I don't care. So after that little lab over there, we're going up, looking for the zip line, and just keep on going into the lab, and then we're gonna clear that area out. What? Okay, I'm coming for you. You know I'm gonna do it. I don't know why you did that. God, he's a scary one. He's got sour. Yoink. Ew. All right, mainly cleared out of the lab. You know, I don't have the patience to actually try to find every single egg one, but I will just jump down. Oh, I do see some more though. So just run around the base and just look for any infused, pop open a couple egg sacs. And then if they're not there, who cares? Get moving. I'm pretty sure they'll despawn. If not, there'll be a bunch of babies there you can go stomp on later just for funsies. And then after that, we're just going to drop on down. After we go to that little area, we're going to come into this little can. Take a look. There's a couple egg sacs in here, and this is impossible to get in. It's a pain. And break. You want to be careful about breaking too many, of course, because you do have a chance to get a double. And it can get pretty difficult if you get too many at once. And whenever you get full, teleport, hot drop, go back, pick up teleporter, and keep it moving. And of course, as I'm running through here through the hedge, I wind up on the other side. Ooh, knocks where the larvae and whatnot are, and see if we can't find any others, which we did. And for these guys, I'm mainly looking for the infused ones. Anything else is not really as interesting to me, or any of the bug that does drop cones is good. Now from here, I usually just run kind of towards the log that's down here in the lower yard. Be careful because Black Widows now spawn depending on what new game plus you're on, which I think are just the best. Nice little treat when you're down here. Okay, and then I'll just run all the way over to this hill and find anything else is glowing over here, which for some reason we have a red soldier ant. I don't know. Maybe an egg got dropped and he spawned, but I'll go ahead and take him out. Ooh, a couple glowing mites. Oh, 3 glowing mites? I think so. I mean, you can't go wrong. That's 9,000 science right there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yes. And of course, if you get full, pop down your teleport. Bam. Gone. Easy. Basically cleared out for most things. Then you're back into it. Now, after you've done a successful farming run, I do recommend starting a waft raid. That helps just prevent raids at your base. There we go. Just do a little quick raid. And as you can see, they are targeting right here on this rock. Now, remember, if you put it up too high and you can't get to it technically, it will just end immediately. So you have to move this around until it says raid started properly. For myself, the Red Ant Hill plus the Hedge area or any other eggy areas, any egg sac areas are really good for farming. And that's why I kind of choose. You can go to Black Ant Hill. It's just the tunnels are kind of long and hard to find. The Fire Ant Hill as well. I mean, it didn't feel like the drop transfer there is, it's supposed to be the same, you would think, but it just feels better at the Red Ant Hill. And same thing for the termite area. I mean, there's some egg sacs you can get up here, but it's up to you if you really want to do that. Now, science has gone up about 100,000. That's not too bad. We have a fair amount of crinkles, fair amount of waffles, and for the good stuff, a fair amount of cones. That's a lot of ooze. How much ooze do we get? We got 256 ooze. So that comes out to 25 crystals. Not too bad. All the crinkles and waffles you get will be trash, and the cones that you'll get from this are also probably going to be trash, but it'll all turn into de-duper goop, so that's going to be good for making more crystals anyway. And of course, it's going to be good for making glow boss necklaces. So I hope this video has helped you with your farming needs. If it has, don't forget to hit me with that like, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, goodbye. I'm just going to marinate with my crystals. Look at them all. They're so pretty.